Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Bboy and welcome to my breaking tutorial. Have you ever experienced the situation when in the middle of your round, you absolutely forgetting everything, like totally blank out, have no idea where to move in your next step? Personally, me, I had this many times, and it was happening at a high-level battles championships against the strongest opponents. So I was thinking, how to avoid these situations? What methods can I apply to my breaking at the practicing and in real moment when it's happening to get out of this blank out box? There might be a lot of approaches and different methods that gonna help you to escape of that situation when you're forgetting absolutely everything in your round. But right now I will share 3 methods that you can start with, and you can use them already tomorrow at your practicing or even at your local championship or battle or even on the higher level events if you're gonna take part. Method number 1. Once you understood that you're already in the situation, that you have no idea what to do next and you're kind of stuck in your movement, first of all, calm down and slow down. You still can control the rhythm, you still can control the snare, but mostly when people are experiencing this feeling of forgetting what they want to do, they do opposite. They start to rush, they start to increase the tempo and go really fast, which leading to losing the stamina, leading to the extra adrenaline that hits your body, and it's so easy to lose the control over your movement. The breathing is going like that, like absolutely no control over breathing. And of course, in such panic condition, gonna be very hard to find the way how to escape of that box. The first you have to do, calm down, control your breathing, no panic, no rushing. Listen to the music, slowly listen to the snare and try to find those directions that might lead you outside of that box. Method number 2, try to change direction of your movement. Go opposite from where you are right now, or even try to change the level. Let's say you are stuck in the footwork level. The next what you have to do to get out of that box is to use the first transition that hits your mind and to change the level, let's say to the freeze level or to the back rock level or even get up. It's absolutely normal. It depends, of course, how you're gonna do this, which transition you will be able to use at that particular moment, how fast you can react on it. But that approach might help you a lot to escape of that box where you're stuck and to find new direction or new level where you can restart your round. Here are a couple examples. Let's try to imagine you're stuck in your footwork in your face direction. So you're continuously repeating the same step and you totally forget what you want to do next. What you have to do is, first of all, try to change the direction. So you need to escape from that position, which is continuously repeating, and the move that you stuck, let's say it was CC or front kick or any other kicks or jumps, you need to change it from that position, from that direction to the cyclical. So that's the first that should hit your mind in that situation. You stuck in your face, the next you have to do is to go on the circle. So you stuck here, the next what you have to do is to change this to the cyclical movement, and from there try to get out to somewhere else, right? That's the first one. The second one, what you can do, let's say you stuck in your cyclical movement or you stuck in your back rocks and you simply don't know how to continue next, like you're blank out. Try to change the level. So if you're already in your back rock or floor rock, let's say you stuck here and you just continuously doing this basic stuff, try to change the level through different transitions that you have in your vocabulary. Even the simple one might be very useful in such situations. So let's try to imagine you stuck here. You're already changing the level to the footwork, and from that level you already can go somewhere else, even to get up and then to continue again. Just continuously changing the level and trying what you can catch on every level of your movement. And method number 3, one of my favorite, it is based on analyzing of your breaking, which means if it happens in your round, you're taking the video, you're watching and in which moment it happened, and you analyzing which steps were the main steps during that moment. Like what were those steps that were happening the very first when you're forgetting everything, that happening automatic. Mostly that would be some easy, simple steps, some fundamental steps. You can see it very clearly from breaking of other people. Usually these steps are CCs, these steps are hooks, these steps are kicks, shuffles, front jumps, or even some cyclical steps, but very simple and primitive. And people continue to repeat them a lot till they thinking what gonna do next and how to, to get out of that box that they stuck in right now. So you understanding which are those steps for you, what your body, what your muscle memory throws at the first moment when you're forgetting everything. When you know these steps, then you can work with these steps. Let's say your automatic steps are CCs. You take these CCs to your practicing and you start to build over these CCs and creating as many variations as possible and to make them as automatic as possible to your muscle memory. So in the moment when you, again, in that situation and you're forgetting what to do next in your round, you're not just stuck into the same repeatable step, but you're also working with variations that you was building at your practicing. Here is an example of how you work with that type of steps. Let's say in particular situation, that step is a CCs, right? So when you understand that in the moment when you're stuck and you forget what to do next, your body throws CCs, first of all, you go back to your practicing session and start to explore that type of movement. So you don't do anymore just the basic CCs from one side to another. No, you start to explore another possibilities of this step and you're searching what you actually can do with this step to make it a little bit different than you usually do in the basic variation, right? You're searching what you can add to make it more interesting and create as many variations as it's possible. That approach will not only increase your vocabulary, but also will teach you how to build over and over again the variation that already existing in your vocabulary. That's so important because by understanding the process, you actually can apply this in a freestyle way. So the moment when you forget what to do next, you can turn on this ability and build in the moment. How it's gonna happen, you're gonna ask me. It's gonna happen automatically because you already get used to do this so many times at the practicing session, and your body in extreme situation gonna turn on. So there is a big possibility that you're gonna be able to create something right there and to get out of that moment, of that situation when you totally blank out. I know for sure that those 3 methods are working. And you're gonna ask me why? Reply is gonna be very simple. It worked for me. It means it's gonna work for you. Use it smart, apply it to your breaking, step by step, search for the ways how to make it comfortable for you, and you will see the result. Thank you for watching this lesson. See you next time.